right, everyone. Welcome to the Your Name Here podcast, the podcast that travels, because we're going to be traveling.
I personally think it should be called the podcast.
Well, we're going to get to that, all right? We're going to get to that.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to rush you.
Today we are in Gilbert's, Illinois, hometown of the shop. We are joined by Zack Pradel, otherwise known as Snack Pringles, right?
Snack Pringle.
Snack Pringles.
Most.
I had that written down, so I got
You
that
wrote
over
that
with.
in your notes?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about car stuff and everything, I guess. We're just chilling, having a good time. Real quick, service announcement. This is a very temporary setup. We were kind of rushed because Zach is going to a different country in a couple of days for a couple of weeks or a week or something. I don't know how long you're going to be gone.
Well, I'm leaving in like this weekend, and I'll be back in like 4 days.
Yeah, but then he's going somewhere else. So we wanted to get this over with before he left. So
pilot episode.
Yeah, pilot that's
episode.
true. Yeah. We don't have any cushions. The table isn't bolted down. It's actually clamped down.
And my butt already
Can't
hurts.
see that. It's not that bad, all right? It's
bad.
comfy.
It's
I mean,
not
you can. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. In the future, I want to get mics and maybe another camera. Right now, I'm using my friend's camera for Zach's perspective, so hopefully that works. It's very possible that it just doesn't work, and then it'll only be me, which would be bad.
Yeah, but we could always reshoot.
True, but
if you're seeing this, it worked out.
yeah.
So what do you got for me? I hear you're writing some stuff down.
Yeah, I wrote a couple of things down to talk about. I know you're a Dodge Ram fan, right? I mean,
I have one.
You have a Dodge Ram. You talk about how you like the Dodges.
Okay, yeah,
the Rams,
I do like Rams. Yeah,
and you like the Cummins.
mainly because
stuff.
I've grown
Right.
up with it. Yeah.
Well, obviously, Dodge Ram just came out with their new Ram. How do you feel with the looks? Because I think it's a little weird.
No, yeah, I'm definitely on board with you. I don't like it. I think it looks like every other truck.
I was about to
thought
say
it looked like a Chevy.
Yeah.
The Rams always had the plus grills on the front, and this one doesn't. So it's like, you got to keep that heritage alive. It's like the Jeeps getting rid of the 7 slots.
Right. I think it looks nice. I just don't think it looks.
It doesn't. It just doesn't look like a Ram though, which is like, that's the whole point of it.
I will say I've never really been a fan of the way the Dodge. No, I mean I like trucks; they're cool, but I don't really like the way Dodges look. Dodge Rams look.
They rust out.
We're starting off this podcast. Oh, that's true. I know that they fall apart.
Yeah, Mopar. What? Mostly old parts and rust. That's what that stands for.
Ford stands for fix or repair daily. What
Right,
does
and
Chevy stand for?
I don't know.
See, Chevy is the way to go.
Yeah,
Even though we're
so.
sitting in a Ford right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How do you like the bus? It's pretty.
Oh, how do I like the bus?
How do you
It's
like the
nice. I remember the days where there was nothing in here and it sucked.
Yeah,
so this is definitely an upgrade.
Last time Zach was in here, there was just the bed. So we made quite a bit of progress, and we're going to be doing some tweaking. I don't know if I like the coloring and some other stuff, but
I don't think it's bad. I think if you were to paint the bed and like all the wood and stuff, I feel like...
No, I like the wood. I just don't know if I like the red and the gray.
I like it.
Yeah. Somebody said it wasn't simple enough.
I don't know.
How can you get more simple than red and gray?
I was going to say it needs something. Like, I don't know what it... Like, it needs like, a centerpiece almost. Not a chandelier.
Well,
that would be
once
obnoxious.
everything is done, we'll have appliances, we'll have some decorations, we'll have pillows. Yeah, we're going to have a little cooking thingy.
Oh, I thought you were like a giant
No, we're not putting
dishwasher, oven,
If we had a full-size bus, that would happen. It'd be really cool.
Okay, question for you. Would you ever upgrade to a full-size bus?
Yeah, actually, I was about to talk about this. So before I owned a bus,
Right.
Before
you were Gingium the bus driver, you were just Gingium the auto owner.
Sure, right, okay. When you're driving around, you see a school bus, you think it's just a school bus. Mm-hmm. Now, when I see a school bus pass me, I look at it, I'm like, dang, that thing's got potential. It's got potential. It's so much bigger. It's like, I check out school buses now. I never thought I'd say that. Like, they're nice. I like looking at school buses.
Are there school bus meets that you can go to?
No.
Or is that just like at 2:30
I almost
PM
at the
on
gas
Monday through
station,
Friday?
but bigger. See, this is why you don't do a podcast in an industrial park, because you have people with big trucks trying to do stuff.
What is this dude doing?
I don't know. He honks so the guys come out and help him. He needs help with
annoying.
something. It's really annoying.
New shop coming soon, though.
Hopefully.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
You sent me pictures. It looks nice.
It's really nice. We're gonna make it nice. before I actually move everything in, I want to do like some things.
Like what?
Like
it looks like worlds nicer than your
I mean, it looks
one.
infinitely nicer, but I want to make it even more infinitely nicer by like painting the floors of like coating, doing like the garage coating, like the nice like. I don't know.
I just saw that stuff at Menards, like the speckled
it's
stuff.
Yes, yeah. It's expensive, but it would look really nice. I want to get like new shelving.
Just blast it at the floor.
No, that would be literally the worst. No,
that'd be so cringy.
Yeah, that'd be really cringy. It'd be cheap though. Hey, it'd be cheap, and you could change the color whenever you want.
Could you just like dump it and then like?
Yeah, you probably could.
Run?
But it would take forever to dry.
Oh yeah,
so it wouldn't be good.
Leave the heat on for a couple days. I mean, this place has been great, but it's like it's so weird. It's like a weird like industrial. Like there's 2 companies down this way that like sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. It's all weird.
Yeah, I liked it until I found out that I could have gotten the same size for cheaper.
Yeah.
10 times closer, 10 times nicer.
Yeah. Although I am gonna miss Mike and Matt. Well,
I was about to say.
We still gotta come up here and hang out.
We will.
I just realized if you're gonna get rid of the RX-7, I was gonna say we need to do a generation battle. We need to do the legit version of your Forza video.
Bleep.
So, I have a first-gen RX-7.
I have a second gen, so we can do generation battles. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
That's why I was saying, if you're going to sell it, we got to wait till he has his done, but I think you're going to sell it before he has his FD running. I mean, there's just so much work he has to do the FD. I have to talk to him about the rebuild kit and everything, though, so...
Yeah, honestly, I'm not even sure if that engine's going to be rebuildable, though.
Because he hasn't opened it, right?
He hasn't opened it, and like the turbos were completely rusted out.
If water got into those housings,
it was flooded. It was underwater. It's gotta be
the whole thing.
Yes, the entire thing. The entire car was underwater. That's why he bought it. He bought an entire FD with an engine and stuff for $4,000. So it was really cheap, but yeah, that engine is probably toast.
Because he was texting me about rebuild kits and. Now that if the whole thing was underwater, if water got into that housing, it's toast.
I have written down here pets. Do you have any pets, Zach?
This stemmed from we were talking before the podcast that I hate cats.
Yeah, Zach doesn't like cats.
But I do have a dog, Mushi. That's her name. She's almost 13.
Good name.
She's a Portuguese water dog.
13 is pretty old.
She just recently went deaf, and she's going crazy.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. But she, like, just walks into my room, barks, and then just walks away. And, like, I'll open up the door for her to go outside, and she's like, no.
Yeah, she can't
just
make
walks
up her
away.
mind.
Yeah. So, that's our tidbit on pets.
I didn't like cats, right, until I got Axel. He's pretty cool.
For some reason, I thought your cat's name was Felix.
No.
Axel.
That's like a...
How's Axel doing?
Axel's doing good.
He got big.
Good. He's pretty much fully grown now.
I like cats. I'm just super allergic to.
Oh yeah. No, we found Axel right there.
Should we show?
I'm not sure if you can see.
I feel like you should show where you're at every like.
No, that's a good point.
So like,
this is where we are.
Here we are in beautiful. There's a 2007 Pontiac G6.
Oh wow, that's a nice car. Oh, the new YouTube policy. That didn't affect you at all, did it?
No.
Okay. You're bigger than that.
Okay, that truck is getting real
this is what I have to deal with every day.
That is annoying.
I'm surprised my bus has not been hit yet.
So, I've been meaning to make a video about the whole YouTube policy change. I didn't get hit by it. I get plenty of views, and I'm way over 1,000 subscribers. Pretty big deal. I don't know if you guys know. But what's really hit me is the demonetization.
Oh, like getting demonetized from not being appropriate to all.
I made a video. It'll be out a week from when this video comes out, so it's not even out yet. But I made a video about how to know when your apex seals are blown.
Right.
It got demonetized. It's a 6-minute video of me sitting there on my couch explaining, and like there's some video of blown apex seal cars, but it's just me explaining how to know, like how to compression check and all that stuff.
Right. And
got demonetized. Before it uploaded, so I was like, all right, what the heck? I got it reviewed, right? And they're like, all right, green light.
Oh, okay.
Then it popped back to demonetized, and then back without a review to monetized again. So I don't know. It's weird.
It's really weird. I haven't been affected by it, thankfully. But it's kind of scary, considering like it's my only job,
and it's just a broken system is all it is. Because like I know for a fact I don't talk about like white supremacy or like anything racial, or I don't talk about anything political.
Anything bad at all.
I honestly think why some of my videos got demonetized is because I have videos of my RX-7 two-stepping. And it
sounds like gunshots.
Yeah, and the audio file
actually.
is probably like
no,
those are gunshots, demonetize it. And someone goes and watches it, and it's like, oh, it's just a friggin' sweet car shooting flames.
Also kind of dumb that if that's true, it's dumb that it searches for gunshot noises and demonetizes automatically.
Right. I understand the reason behind it. They don't want to... YouTube doesn't want to run ads on videos about, racial, political things. I get that. But the fact that the system's so broken that a fat kid talking about car stuff on his couch is getting demonetized, it definitely needs work.
I know Adam LZ.
Yeah.
He made a
got
video.
Like a suspension video demonetized. They reviewed it.
Yeah, no, it was the drop knuckles. He installed drop knuckles on the Coles 240. It got demonetized. He reviewed, and it was still demonetized. There was nothing bad in it.
What the hell did he
uploaded, I don't know. He uploaded like a second one as like a test thing.
Totally fine.
Totally fine.
See, that's the issue that I had, because I know YouTube.
I kind of want to lean back. Is that okay?
Thousands of hours of content uploaded every minute. I get it, but
yeah, there's a lot of.
They gotta fix their system.
If you are under 1,000 subscribers. Well,
that's
for
you.
both of our,
that's
your phone went off too.
No, that wasn't me.
That.
No, 2 minutes ago was my last one.
You're right. Fine.
Sorry, my text tone isn't a blow-off valve.
Shut up.
It used to be a Mazda Speed 3 revving.
That's worse. That's worse. You don't even have a Speed 3.
No, but my neighbor used to let me borrow one, and that's what I learned stick shift on, was a Mazda Speed 3.
Do you like those?
Oh, I love Speed.
That was like
I love Speed 3s. Are you trying to get one?
No, I mean, no. I was debating because it's a Mazda and I have all Mazdas, so I should get another one. But no.
I would definitely take a Speed 3 over a Focus ST any day of the week.
That's not the general consensus I've heard.
Really?
No.
Okay, first gens, which is the one that I drove and learned stick on, they have horrible torque.
That's what I heard.
You put your foot down, you're going hard to the right. But if you can master that, which I did not. But
well, torque steer is kind of fun. I mean, it's probably not good.
It's kind of fun.
I don't know. It's fun to, like, fight the car.
Or just, actually become a man and get rear-wheel drive.
Or do that, yeah.
Because I don't think I'll ever buy another front-wheel drive car.
I don't know.
At least to work on.
I've been thinking about buying a Type R sometime. Like the new Type R.
You tweeted about the Hyundai.
Yeah.
Hyundai Veloster.
Yeah, and the new Veloster. And
those look sick.
Kind of looks cool, but also I don't like Velosters. And it's two-door. I don't like two-doors.
I might be reviewing a 2013 Veloster Turbo.
Those are only like 1.6 turbos.
Are they only 1.6?
They're 1.6. And like even on like a Stage 3 tune, it makes less than my Miata. It's bad. It's not good.
No.
They're slow.
I thought that they made like in the 200s.
Yeah, I think they do, but so does my Miata.
In the parking lot at my school, I found a Velociter, and the badge said Remix Edition, and I was like, "That's a stupid badge you got at AutoZone." I looked it up. It was
actually a
thing.
Really? Wow.
Hyundai made a Remix Edition, which was just like different interior parts, and it was non-turbo, so it was still like 130 some horsepower or something like that.
Audrey's in the background, just chilling on the bunk bed. If you want to say anything, you can say something.
And your time is up. All right.
I was told not to talk.
That is true. I did say that, which kind of makes me sound like a bad person.
Sounds abusive.
I did not say to sit in the corner.
Where else am I gonna sit?
On the non-existent bed, you could sit on those wooden slats.
That would be comfortable.
Or
in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you could sit in the driver's seat.
Man the bus.
You could pretend that you're a bus driver. Set your expectations really high in life.
That way you
fantasize about being a bus driver. No offense to any bus drivers.
Yeah, that's like... Don't think I have any viewers that are bus drivers.
My grandma, grandpa, and aunt were all
my
bus drivers.
My dad's a bus driver.
Really?
But only for his football team, so...
No. Go Tigers.
No. I don't actually know what his... I don't know. He moved schools recently, so I don't know what his new... He used to work at Glenbard West.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know where that is. People get weirded out when I call you Caleb. Have you seen that? Like, I know you don't read the comments a whole lot.
No, actually, I read them.
Every time I'm in a video, I read every single comment.
I do that too when I'm in someone else's video, yeah.
Which takes a lot of time.
Yeah, there are a lot of comments. People don't understand that it takes a lot of time to read,
I can't imagine reading all of your comments for every video. I've only been in like 5. and like it's too much. But what was I saying? I was saying something.
They get weirded out when you call Caleb.
People, like, whenever I call you Caleb, like, in my own videos, too, I'll be like, oh, like, when I did the video of your car or whatever, they're like, oh, who's Caleb? I'm like...
I mean, it kind of makes sense, because I never say my own name in my videos. Like, I don't understand.
I guess that's true. I start off every video saying my name.
Right.
Which, wow, really now makes me kind of sound self-centered, but...
Not really.
I'm building a brand, you know?
Zach.
The Snack Pringles
brand.
Closed.
Just want to make sure. Just in case the table collapses.
Oh, yeah. So this table, you got a shiny piece of tape here, a little bit of movie magic for you.
Some people don't even know my name is Caleb.
Yeah. It's Caleb.
It's Caleb.
What's your middle name?
Mark. It's a normal name.
No, I just didn't expect it.
What's your middle name?
Guess.
That's a weird middle name.
Doctor.
Doctor?
Yeah, I just saw the Dr. Pepper over there, so that's my first word that came to my head.
No, it's Alexander.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a common one.
ZAP is my,
Zap?
My initials.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that's why I had a backpack in first grade that said Zap on the back. I was like, what's up, bitches? I didn't say that in first grade. I was like, my mom packed my lunch. That's what I said. Actually, one time I gave the whole first grade classroom ants.
What do you mean? It sounds like an STD. You gave everyone ants.
Yeah, I gave all them girls ants. No, I left an apple in my backpack for a couple of days.
Oh, and then they like spread throughout everyone's backpack or something?
Yeah, and like I guess there's an ant in the classroom and got to the apple, and then 3 ants got to the apple, and then there was a whole column. And my teacher came in. She's like, "We gotta throw away the garbage." I don't know whose this was, and I was like. I gave the entire classroom ants for like 3 days. The whole classroom was infested. But
it's a good story.
Yeah, we also in first grade we had the
Oh no.
We had the Helen Keller reading club.
What?
So we had like 8 of these books about Helen Keller.
Okay.
So we'd all grab the book and sit together. We wouldn't actually read it, but we called it the Helen Keller Reading Club. Who Helen Keller was the woman back in the 1800s.
Yeah, we know
who was
who.
deaf and
yes,
blind.
I know.
So it didn't work.
Was it all in Grail?
What?
Was it in Grail?
Grail?
Yeah, isn't that the
Braille?
Braille? It's close.
Yeah, it's in Grail. Holy
Edit
Grail.
that part out, don't worry.
Yeah.
What?
We'll
Are you just gonna
No,
edit
I'm not
out
gonna
all
edit
your
that
own
out.
mistakes?
No, I'm not one of those.
Yeah, I was getting nervous because normally you kind of edit me to seem funny, and now you're not editing me to seem funny. People
That is true. I do definitely edit it.
Freaking weird.
Yeah. I like
Well, I guess you
cut
can
out.
edit.
I cut out all the context, and I just put in the laugh. Boom! Right there.
Please don't start the video with that. If anyone out there makes compilations, can you make a my laughing compilation?
Zach laugh compilation.
I'd love you long time. Compilation?
Compilation.
Word of the day. Compilation. C-O-M.
Should we have a word of the
compilation.
podcast?
Word of
Every
the
podcast we have a word.
Hey, this is the pilot episode. We can throw out anything. We want to do. Sure. Word of the podcast is
we're not doing
compilation.
that. Okay. Oh, actually, wait a second. At the beginning of this podcast, I said we were going to get back to that when you were going to suggest a name for it. We never got back to it. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. I was there.
The 2 ideas that I had was, number 1, podcastium. There we go. Got to get the T in there. That's, it's a little...
You know a quarter fits perfectly in a water cap?
Really satisfying. It's going to be out of focus because it doesn't autofocus, but...
Go on.
So yeah, podcastium or buscast. But the buscast doesn't sound right. Sounds like something,
If someone was like, "Oh, I was listening to the buscast," that could be any hobo with the bus.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
so
good. So suggest names. Is what I'm saying.
Shoot us. Will you change the title, or will this always be called Your Name Here Podcast?
No. Oh, this specific one, I'm probably gonna upload it as podcastium. I don't know.
Okay, but you could change the name moving forward.
That's true.
I don't know.
I can't come up with anything, but the viewers are usually pretty creative, so...
That is true. You got a pretty creative audience.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then should we do whichever one gets the most upvotes or whatever?
Whatever everyone like the most.
Okay, well,
I am.
Screw you guys. So let's talk about the fact that Caleb hates his audience.
That's not true at all.
He doesn't
love my
read your
audience.
comments.
I read the comments.
I read the comments and everyone's like, word on the street is that, Gingium will upvote this, or he'll pin. No, people always ask you to pin their comment. He's not going to pin your comment. I told you to pin me because I'm also a rotary driver and you didn't even like the comments.
I probably didn't even see it. I'm sorry, Zach. Be careful of that arm, man. Oh, yikes. Got my new laptop up here. It's okay.
It's good, though. It's clamped. Good.
Yeah, for being clamped and taped together, it's pretty decent.
Not complaining about it.
So now, at some point in this podcast, we're going to be doing the 100-second trivia, which is
a timer.
Yeah, it's called technology, like a computer or a phone.
Do you have a timer on there?
I probably do. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a series of questions Zach has to answer. He's got 100 seconds to answer as many questions as possible.
Okay. Now, these are going to be different for each person you put on, right?
Yes and no. There will be some of the same. I'll generate, like, say, 100 questions, and I'll set up, like, a computer program that randomly picks a question, So it's random, but at the same time, it's not completely different questions, because if everyone was asked completely different questions, it wouldn't be fair, because, some questions might be hard, some questions might be easy, but if I did the same questions every single time, people would get bored.
Right.
So that's what we're going to do. Like,
Fair enough.
For this one, I only have 10 or 12 or 15, something like that.
I don't think I'm going to get through it.
Yeah, honestly. I don't know.
You
but
said that they're
you
pretty
can
hard.
pass. Yeah, they are pretty hard. You can pass.
I can pass?
Yeah, you don't have to answer something, but we're doing this by how many you get correct. So you might as well guess if you can't come up with something. It's like the ACT.
Are you going to make a leaderboard?
Yes, there will be a leaderboard.
Yes, I will be on top of the leaderboard.
For a little bit.
For at least one episode.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. I want to do this bi-weekly. So, yeah, every other week. We'll probably do it on, like, Sundays or something.
I was thinking, like, it
Sunday
feels like a Sunday
kind of thing, yeah.
Because then, if you don't see it on Sunday, like, because I listen to podcasts, like, when I'm at work or school.
Or driving.
So, like, yeah. So if I,
that's
see
actually
it on
kind of a good
Sunday,
point, though.
What?
If I upload it on Sunday, people aren't, like, going to work or
Well, then it's ready for the week.
I guess that's true.
Be like, oh, listen to this on my Monday commute.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. All right.
Are you going to make it available on, like, audio streams?
Yeah, eventually, maybe. But I don't expect it to
do SoundCloud. I tried doing a podcast on SoundCloud, and it's like, you can upload 80 minutes.
Really?
Like,
That's it?
in total.
That's kind of dumb.
Unless you get, like, SoundCloud Premium.
Oh, so I think it's like Go Plus or something. Yeah, that's dumb. I'll probably, like, try to upload it on Spotify or something.
Okay.
I like Spotify a lot.
I like Spotify, too. I don't have Premium, though.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah, I want to get it out of the way. I'm a little nervous about it, honestly.
Okay.
Are you going to do, like, a cool, like, intro thing, or just...
Like I said, it's the first episode of the podcast, so it's going to be a little low budget, right? Eventually, when I have the TV
There's no
up there...
budget at all, that's why
There is no budget, that is true. Yeah. When the TV is up there, I'm going to, like, have the questions uploaded onto the TV and stuff.
So I can be like...
I think the person will sit here or something. I don't know how we'll do it, but I want to make it a little more professional looking, right?
Okay, well,
we'll see.
Pilot episode, guys. Hope you guys buy it.
I need a timer. Let's see if this computer has a timer.
Yeah, your $1 million computer.
Alarms and clock, maybe.
I need that back.
Timer. Ha.
That's what, a minute 40?
Oh yeah, actually, wait.
Seconds?
Shoot, I have to do a minute
40.
Okay.
That's a weird amount of time. What drew you
Should we
to
do
the
60 seconds instead?
I like 100 seconds.
100 seconds sounds better, but it's just a weird amount of time.
Yeah, but it's 100. I mean, 100.
Okay, sure.
If you're not talking about time, 100 is a good multiple.
Also,
time is kind of dumb.
This is Caleb's. This is mine. We're drinking about the same amount of water.
And I've drinking a time round too. So.
Thought you were getting rid of soda, Caleb.
That's funny. I posted
Thought you made the video about not drinking soda, Caleb.
3 months. No, that was longer.
That was like
4 or 5
I really
months
met
ago.
you.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 months ago I made that video, and people still comment.
Like 9 months ago.
Do you think so? Was it really that long? No, you're right.
I bet we first hung out in July.
It was May, I think. It was right before I went on my trip. Anyway, people still comment about that. Whenever they see me drinking Mountain Dew, they're like,
he's still alive. He's doing fine.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Okay. All right, guys. 100-second trivia. Are you ready, Zach?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Do we want to wait for this truck to pass?
That too.
My God.
I'm gonna push enter.
He's literally just idling. Oh, I think wait, there's no guy in it.
Well, it was driving, so I hope there's a guy in it.
Nope.
Which mass-produced car can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, making it the fastest production car on the planet?
Nissan GTR?
No.
Ooh.
You only get one.
I only get one answer? Okay, go.
Which of the following Japanese car names does not exist? All right. Toyota Isis, Daihatsu Naked, Suzuki Cappuccino, and the Nissan Micromax.
I'm going to go with the Naked one. Really? That's real?
It's real.
Is Isis fake?
No, it's real too.
What?
In 1973, the BMW 2002 offered a Europe-first technology. What was it?
Ooh,
That's one I actually knew, like without looking up.
Really?
Yes.
ABS?
No.
Was I close?
Not really.
Great.
Which manufacturer won the World Rally Championships manufacturer's title three times in 1995, 1996?
Subaru.
Yeah, okay, you got that one.
I got one!
In 2015, which country produced the most cars?
Japan.
Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, and Porsche are auto manufacturers under what flagship company? Yes. What company opened up the first drive-in gas station?
Golf.
You knew that one. We already did that one.
Yeah, we did talk about that, yeah.
What is the world's largest automotive company?
Ooh. Ford?
How much horsepower did the first 911 have?
135.
No. What was the first hybrid car available in the U.S.?
The Toyota or Honda. No, what was that Honda?
It was Honda.
Piece of Insight.
Yeah, it's not, we'll count that as right.
How many did I get?
You got 4 right.
Woo!
Yikes! How many?
Top of the leaderboard, baby. Let's go. Wait, so what was the fake one?
The fake one was the Nissan
real.
Micromax.
There's
such thing as a Toyota Isis, supposedly. I'm not sure if that's true.
I don't think it's pronounced like that.
Yeah, it's probably it is. I just pronounced it Isis.
I'd love
it's
to review
Toyota
one of those.
Isis truck.
They're similar. I drove.
Oh no, it's like a minivan.
Oh, is it like a K minivan or Key?
No, it's a 7-seat
How do you say it? Is
large.
it Key or Kai or Cut?
This is a Toyota Isis.
It looks like a Mazda 5 with a body.
Yeah, it's Toyota Isis right there, boys.
And girls.
So when we do the trivia, should I say the right answer? No, I probably should just.
You could.
Wait until the end.
Yeah, say it at the end.
Yeah, because if I say the right answer, then that takes time from you.
Right.
Answering stuff. So
Pretty
you wanna do the rest of the questions just for fun?
Sure.
Okay. Who invented the rotary engine?
Felix Wankel.
Yeah,
Woo!
you know that one. How many generations of Miatas are there?
4.
Yeah, so
NAMBNC.
I came up with 2 questions, and then I realized I couldn't come up with any questions, so then I looked them up. So this is when
I'm actually reviewing an ND on Friday.
Nice. What year was the first Mustang introduced?
1964 and a half.
Yeah, it was April 17, 1964. What was the first Japanese car produced in the U.S.?
Ooh. I know Subaru Legacies were made in the U.S. And aren't some Camrys now? I'll shoot my shot here. Honda Ridgeline.
Those are like new.
No, they had those in 04.
This is 80s, 70s something.
Okay.
I don't know how
what is
early, but Honda Accord.
They produce those in the U.S.?
I guess so.
I was not aware.
According to some website that I looked it up on. What was the first car to be mass-produced?
The Model T?
Yeah, there you go. What was the first hybrid car? Oh, yeah, that was it.
Honda Insight.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend's eating tacos on the floor. Just want you to know that.
I don't remember which ones you got right or wrong. Which country produced the most cars? It was China. That makes sense. I mean, they're a huge country. You just don't think about it because they're all kind of off-brand cars.
Yeah, which supposedly at the Chicago Auto Show, there's going to be some Chinese manufacturers.
I think they're starting to import them.
Which I think cool. I'm going.
Cool.
To the auto show, so I'll see some coverage on shooting cars.
The BMW 2002 was the first European car to have a turbocharger.
I was so close.
ABS turbocharger.
I didn't know that they were turboed.
Yeah.
I've seen one 2002 once in my whole life. It was on the streets of North Carolina at Aspen City. Wait, Asheville.
Nashville? Asheville.
No, cut that N out.
The fastest production car on the planet, when we looked this up, was the Tesla Model S. Model S.
Really?
That was 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds.
I thought the GTR was fastest 0 to 60, but not top speed.
Nope. No, it's the other way around. Tesla is better at 0 to 60, but not top speed. Because it only has one gear.
Yeah. Huh.
So,
could you fit a 5-speed to a Tesla? Probably not.
you can do manual transmissions with electric, but there's no point because, like, you can rev them to, like, 17,000 RPMs and all these other things.
True.
I know
like
there's
a rotary.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, rotaries produce instant torque at 0 RPMs, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
They produce no torque at at any RPMs.
Is this one mine?
I've been sucking on and drinking this one, so.
Okay. No, there's a company that takes Z06s and makes them electric.
I saw it on some video.
Yeah.
Something.
It's kind of cool. They keep the manual transmission, the 7-speed, so it's an electric motor of a 7-speed.
But now that you say it, it probably would slow it down because you're shifting. Whereas Tesla's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like.
Sure. It had 840 horsepower and 700 foot-pounds of torque, which is pretty good. But I think they were $400,000.
840 wheel or 840.
I think it's crank. Every auto manufacturer does crank.
Hello,
everyone. We are doing a podcast in the butt with Zach.
Hey!
If you have any questions, send us a Snapchat video and we'll answer them.
So we got some questions from you.
Questions.
How many questions?
I don't know, 10, something like that.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to turn my volume up here.
You sure you want to play these? Hope you didn't submit anything bad.
Oh, we got a hater here.
What did it say?
He said, tell us how you're going to do the WRX swap. I just don't see it working.
Oh. Okay, so it is going to pose a lot of problems for you.
It's simpler than you think.
It's going to be hard.
No, I don't think it is. The only hard part about it is getting it to fit. Literally, you're just going to chop the front end off, build a custom tubed front end that will allow the stock WRX subframe to bolt in. So we're going to use the stock WRX subframe, motor mounts, suspension. Everything's just going to be from a WRX. So they don't have to custom make anything. You just have to...
Wiring harness?
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to custom wire up the wiring harness to work with the chassis harness.
But Mike can do that.
Exactly.
I'm excited to see this play out. I think there's going to be a lot more steps than...
Oh, no. I mean, it's definitely going to be harder than I make it sound, but...
Because I knew for a fact that you were not going to put an engine in that RX-7 in under 2 weeks.
Well, if I would have had it, I would have been able to.
Yeah, but there's always something that comes up. Always.
No, it's very true.
You cracked your screen.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty bad screen.
No, I knew something was going to come up because RX-7s are never that easy.
Yeah.
I was like, well, something's got to give here.
To wrap that up, we're going to chop the front end off, build a custom front end that will bolt the stock Subaru subframe into there.
By we mean him.
Mike.
By him, and we mean Mike.
Yes, he's going to pretty much...
Mike's going to build a rally.
It's going to be fun, though.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
I wish they were a little louder.
Wait, are you switching out the rear diff?
If you had a chance to race one YouTuber, who would it be?
If I had a chance to race one YouTuber, who would it be? I don't know.
Well, all your cars are slow, so
exactly. I'd race Zach, because then I can win. Who are you going to race, Zach? You can't win against anyone.
I was going to say I'd race Rob Dom just for the heck of it and, be straight rotary, but, your RX-7 in its stock form would be a pretty good competitor.
Yeah, that's true. Because he had the older engine in his car, which made a little less power, but your car's lighter.
Yeah.
So that would have been a good race.
An FB with a Series 4 13B.
Yeah.
So not as much power, but lighter.
Yeah.
So it would have been interesting.
But no, I've got a turbo one. Actually, no, I don't. It's just sitting.
Now you have a nothing one.
Yeah. Now it's just sitting. It's not going to win anything.
You got a chassis. Got an RX-7 chassis.
All right.
What's up next?
If you don't sell it, what is your future plan?
Wait.
Oh.
Hey, Caleb, I wanted to ask a question. What are your future plans for
shirtless, by the way.
RX-7? I want to know. I know you want to sell it.
Plans for your RX-7.
Yeah, friggin' Snapchat mixed that up. But he asked what our plans were for the RX-7 and if I'm going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to put the engine in, and then I'm going to sell it.
So you are going to sell it?
Yeah, I'm going to finish the swap, finish the content, take down to Florida, have fun with it, and then sell it because I can't afford it.
Through to the end.
Yeah, exactly. I can't end it now. So, and I already sold my old engine.
Although, he does want to end it all right now.
It's true. It'd be easier. But I couldn't. I mean, if I sold the shell, it would be like nothing. It would be worth like $1,000.
Yeah, if that. So.
Yeah, no.
Take it easy, champ.
Your cars are hot. Your cars are hot.
Thanks.
Cars are hot?
My cars are hot.
He's got hot cars, folks.
Hey Caleb, I just wanted to ask you what you think you're gonna do with the with Molly, and if you think you're gonna go farther into her build, or if you're gonna leave her where you're at, tweak it a little bit. I know you said something about a motor.
Let me get
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Let me know what you think you're gonna be doing with Molly.
The speculations were correct. He's Hellcat swapping the Miata.
No, so for this season, I'm just going to daily it because I want a good daily, and it's a perfectly good daily, and I don't drive it enough. So I'm just going to daily it for a while, do a couple mods and make it a nicer daily, like quieter exhaust and some other things. And then eventually I want to, or I've already kind of said this, I want a Honda swap it and make some big power.
He wants a B18 and a...
No. F-Series, so an S2000 motor.
Sorry, D16.
Which is essentially like the closest thing you can get to a rotary with pistons.
Fair enough. I
Kind
did
of,
see
right?
there's a Facebook page called Honda Swapped FB, which my Honda motor actually revs to 9,000.
Yeah.
Like your 13B. I was like,
Very
okay, well,
true.
it got me there.
Fair enough.
But,
all right.
yeah.
So I did post that we were doing thing. All these questions have been for me, so I'm
It's your
sorry.
podcast, home
Are you
skill.
planning to do an engine swap on the bus also, or anything to the engine that way?
I'm not.
Asking if he's going to engine swap the bus.
Definitely not. But we're gonna bulletproof it. It's a 6.0, so you just do a couple things like.
And then we will be testing it with a 44 Magnum to the engine block.
Oh.
We're going to shoot it.
not that
and,
kind of bulletproof.
No, what you do? Head studs? And
Head
gaskets and
studs,
stuff?
head gaskets, EGR delete, Thickum.
Thickums?
Thickum, that's a fuel injector control module.
Okay. Basically, it makes it so you can run like 30, 40 pounds of boost and not worry about
Well, yeah, if you do head studs and head gaskets on
Yeah.
a diesel, you can
That's what
make some pretty
bulletproofing
good,
is, so.
pretty good power.
it.
Yeah. So
What's up next?
I just want to make it a little faster. It's really slow. Like tops at like 70. It's bad.
I was wondering, hold on. Oh God, are you ever going to come to the UK?
Am I ever gonna come to the UK? Someday. I mean, I can't really bring my cars. I would love to be able to like ship the bus to Europe and just drive all
How
the way
would
over
you
it.
ship this?
I'm saying I would love to. It's not gonna happen.
yeah.
But I would love.
Okay, it would be cool. You could definitely ship Molly.
Yeah.
But do you want to take
Expensive.
that risk?
And risk. That's true.
That's my dream, is to have a car, ship it overseas,
And then
drive it
drive it,
around,
yeah.
and then
So
ship it
fun.
back. But
Um,
it must be like $1,000.
It's
which
gotta be
isn't
thousands of
horrible.
dollars.
Well, because my friend just bought an AZ1
I don't know
from
what that is.
Japan. It's a little K or key car, Mazda made.
yeah.
Has
Okay.
a Suzuki engine. Has gull wing doors too.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
it's
pretty sick.
It'll be on my channel later this year. But he got it for I think it was like 13 grand, and the car I think was 10 or 12.
Yeah, so a couple thousand.
So which isn't horrible with your big YouTube bucks.
Yeah, but
You can make a bunch of videos.
Yeah, it would be so fun. It would be worth it.
You
for
need
sure.
to race Phil.
Yes.
You need to race car throttles.
So he commented on my Instagram and my videos. He's a fan supposedly. I don't know if you're watching this, Alex, but he's definitely not watching this,
No,
especially not all the
but,
way this.
Yeah.
But he's hopefully going to come to the States sometime and drive the Rally Miata.
That would be really cool.
Fun. Yeah, and the bus and stuff. Because I know in the UK they don't have anything this big. I mean, obviously they do, but they don't. You can't just buy a school bus in the UK and just drive it around. Or maybe you can. I don't know. So
They don't. They in fact do not have buses in the UK.
Yeah, you just have to walk to school.
All of the
Help.
double-decker buses are actually CGI. So
Oh, they're
yeah.
fake.
Yeah, it's just for promos and Harry
Which
Potter.
car project are you most excited about? Which car project?
You can answer that one, Zach. Of mine.
Of yours?
Yeah, I don't know.
A car project of yours that I'm most excited about? I really want to see the Rally Miata. No, not that you were just mouthing it to me and trying to feed me words, you dick. No, I'm excited to see how that turns out. Are you gonna offset the wheels more so it's more like a Baja truck, or are you gonna keep the wheels where they are? Because I think the Rally Miata would look sick on bigger wheels, pushed out
when
high
I do
travel
the
suspension.
When I do the WRX swap, I'm thinking about making it more of an actual rally car.
Oh, okay.
So actual racing instead of off-roading. Because I get a lot of complaints about that. People saying it's not a rally car.
It just sounds.
It's just
cool.
a name, exactly.
No, but I'm definitely.
So I
looking
probably-
forward to that. And you told me a project that you have in mind that we will not disclose.
That
that sounds really cool.
The Rotary project?
Yes, yeah. Rotary Part 2 project.
2. That will be fun. And that will be like a quick build. I want to start doing like quick builds, which I've been talking about. But...
And we should do a photo card challenge.
What? Oh, yeah.
Edit that out later, Caleb.
Big fan. Question for you. How do you feel about the YouTubers who hype up a big project, say they have all these plans, and then they never follow through with the project?
Is that a low-key call out?
It's like thrown on the back burner. They never talk about it. That kind of stuff. Thanks.
Rob Dom, good topic.
It's like what I don't want to happen with the Rally Miata.
Yeah, no, I get that he ran into a lot of financial complications and stuff, which he had. Apparently, he had a bunch of like sponsors drop out.
Yeah, which I mean makes sense because if you don't do anything with it, you're not going to get sponsors.
No, yeah, I think you should answer this, Joe.
To answer the question, I mean, it's not cool, but I totally understand it. Like, sometimes you want to do something, and you plan and do all this stuff, but you can't.
Yeah.
Things are harder to do in real life than
you need to address it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Rob Dom didn't address it super properly, where everyone was like, oh, he's just, like, cheaping out on us.
Right, or like oh, he's...
You got to be real with people and say, hey, look, the money didn't come together. Or plans fell through. You know, I had the plan to do this, whatnot. So.
I think he's getting it done, though, with, like, Patreon. I think he's...
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of work recently, so... That's been really cool, and I'm really excited to see that 4-rotor build.
Have you
another shirtless guy?
The Miata? If so, how much horsepower does it have? If not, how much do you think it has?
Which one? He was asking if I dynoed my Miata.
I would assume the blue one.
The blue one made 223 to the wheels.
Wow, that's actually really impressive.
No, I know, for a little 1.6, makes more power than that Hyundai. That's what I was saying. Hyundai. Oh,
the Veloster Turbo.
But the Rally Miata is probably somewhere around 170 wheel, around there. It's not very fast. This next one is from Pasha, which is who we got that camera from.
Oh.
I have a question for the podcast. Are you going to be doing just this podcast, or are you going to keep doing podcasts like weekly, or maybe bi-weekly, maybe once a month? Let us know.
Thanks, Pasha.
I think we addressed that.
Yeah, we did address that. We're going to hopefully do them bi-weekly, if I can get enough people. Obviously,
if he runs out of people, you're just going to probably see my face a whole lot, because I don't do much in my life. I wish I could cry on command. Or throw up on command.
No! I
wish I could be like, hey. I'd be like, hey, screw you, man. Dude, think of the comedic gold of if someone's like, yo, dude, I just wrapped my car. Like, take a look. You're like, just like throw up on the spot. Like, oh, I wrapped it gold.
Oh, that would be so legendary.
I wish, man. I wish I could just empty everything out at once.
I mean, if you really wanted to.
See, but it kind of takes out of the moment. If you're like, oh.
Yeah, because then
it kind of takes you out of the moment.
Right. Whew, okay. Back to questions.
Are you crying right now?
A little bit. It's good. I cry a lot when I laugh. It's hilarious.
He cries a lot in his room as well.
Hey, how much does it take to fill up the bus?
Oh, too much.
Hey,
he's asking how much it takes to fill up the bus. It's like an 80-gallon tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what's 80 times 3? Like a...
160? No. Wait, what?
What's 18 times 3?
80 times 3.
18.
Oh.
No, 8.
You said 80 gallons.
I'm confused
80
now.
gallons times $3.
Yes.
So 8 and 8 is 16, 24, $240.
Okay, $240.
Full tank.
Wow, that was so sad.
And that's if it's completely empty, which if you've run your diesel empty, then you're going to want to kill yourself.
When you're doing the fucking Cali trip, my dude. Yeah?
When you're doing the fucking
we weren't going to go to Cali, but then you said, dude, and we're in.
No, I don't know. I want to go sometime. My cousin has a wedding in Montana, which is pretty much there, right?
It's the same thing as California.
Yeah,
Montana.
same thing. So if we're in Montana, might as well go all the way. But that's in September.
I'm trying to get him to go to 7 Stock in November with me. Because I've told myself I'm for sure going. Oh. So if you want to bring the bus, that's neat. And you want to create content for your beautiful viewers, that's cool
neat,
with me.
Yeah.
Because
I won't have an RX-7 then.
Yeah, but I will. We could tow mine.
There we go. We could, actually.
Dude.
It would be light.
I would love you for the rest of my life.
You can pay the gas. If you pay the gas all the way there...
I'll split the gas. I'll split. I promise you I'll split the gas.
It's still a lot of money. We calculated it, like, just to go on to Houston and back, it was like $800 worth of gas. It's not a fuel... It's like 8 miles per gallon on the highway. It's bad. It's not very aerodynamic.
Strap it to the roof, maybe? That would be more aerodynamic?
Yeah, the roof can't hold a person, so if you put a car up there...
Well, mine's pretty
it can
light.
hold a person.
Yeah, if you step in the right place.
My car is shaped like a door wedge. It's fine.
Can you just put it in the door then?
My friend told me, he's like, I'm going to get an FB to keep my garage door open. I was like, you're rude.
Are you ready for more?
Yep. Jeez, we got a lot.
I was wondering where you guys are going to take the adventure bus and which car you would probably bring along with it. So, yeah.
Well, Caleb and I are going to take the adventure bus back to my house tonight. No, where are you taking your bus?
I don't know. Everywhere.
Real.
I mean,
specific.
everyone in the United States. I actually want to take it to Alaska.
So,
someday.
guys, if you live anywhere, he's coming to you.
Just gonna fly it there. No, but Alaska, road trip to Alaska. How awesome would that be?
Ooh, what's that
The entire
highway?
thing is up like the Rockies.
What's that like really like
Life
challenging
is a highway.
That's by Rascal Flatts and from the movie Cars. No, it's not the Great Alaskan Highway. There's a highway that spans like most of Alaska that's like gravel.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's like this it's like a benchmark for cars. Like if they can make it through this highway, then like
never heard of that.
if the adventure bus can make it.
Oh,
Then...
questions are almost done. I only got 5% battery left. But yeah, in terms of what car I'm bringing, like it sucks because whenever I go somewhere, I want to bring all my cars, but I don't have a big enough trailer, and this thing could not.
I feel like you'd probably bring the Rally Miata everywhere.
Yeah,
that's what
once
I was
it's done,
saying.
it'll be really cool and special and fast. So, hopefully,
Let's see it when it's done. All right, I'll believe it when I see it.
it's gonna be special. My mommy said I'm special.
So is it like a 2.5 you're planning on putting in the Subaru Rally Miata?
Oh, that's a good question. What are you like? What
It's
engine?
EJ205, so that's the 2-liter out of a WRX, USDM WRX. I'd buy an STI engine, but I
was
gonna
say it's not an STI swap; it's a WRX swap.
Yeah,
Which I feel like
I can.
is a common misconception.
Yeah, I mean, I can buy a WRX, like a running one, like it's okay, for like $3,000,
Yeah.
which is a good deal.
Plus, you can part out the rest of it.
Exactly.
Make
I'll
some
need a
money
lot
back.
of it though. I'll need both the subframes, the diff, all the suspension, all the it'll be pretty much a worthless shell.
Anyone, maybe for 300,000 subscribers, you
Give
can
away a
raffle
shell?
off a shell.
Oh, that's good.
You can
Turtle
deliver it if it's within 8 miles. It's only
Drag it.
$3.
Okay, so
He's wearing a hunt shirt.
I know you, Caleb, like to do most of the work yourself on your cars, which is awesome. But I'm curious about how much of the work you think you will actually be able to do yourself for the all-wheel drive swap you plan on doing.
I knew that was coming.
Mike,
None.
come here.
Well, I plan on pretty much taking the WRX apart myself and taking the Rally Miata apart myself, and then he'll do the fabricating.
Basically,
That's
yeah.
fair.
You should trust Mike doing the custom fabrication.
Definitely. I'm not doing that.
I would trust Mike more than you. I would
Thanks.
trust Mike more than me.
Yeah.
I would trust Mike more than Jesus. Jesus was a carpenter, but he was not a fabricator, all right?
I love all your videos, man.
Thank you.
Now that you've done the bus, the Molly, the Rally Miata, and the drift car, what's the next project you're going to be working on? Anything special?
It's classified. You'll find out when it happens.
Nacho asked, what's faster, the turbo or supercharged Miata?
Definitely the turbocharged.
Yeah, by far.
By far.
We said it earlier, or you said it earlier. Your Miata makes like 230 or something.
220, yeah.
220, and then the Rally Miata ain't make.
Plus the Rally Miata is heavier with the big tires, the spare tire on the back.
I
all
feel
that
like
stuff
my
all over it.
RX-7, once I do a couple things, could be a good competitor to the Rally Miata. All right, fine. Let's race.
Oh, by the time you're done with yours, it's going to be WRX
Well,
swaps.
by the
and
time
stuff,
mine's
so-
out of storage, yours will be like.
Already torn apart, yeah.
What was your major?
Sorry, what?
He has a little Pepe. Oh, I can't see this really.
You just put a picture of Pepe.
Well, what was my major in college? For the 1 year I was in college, it was automotive engineering.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I would have thought it was like computer something.
Actually, I was originally going to do computer science, but I was like, nah.
Two things. Do you like my shoes? I got them today. And what's the most rewarding part about YouTube?
Well, let me see the shoes.
They're just like cool sneakers. I already skipped it. It's gone. Your shoes were pretty cool. What is the most rewarding part of YouTube? We can both answer this. I just like making videos. Like, I like being able to just like record things and then transfer it into like a cool like cinematic kind of thing.
There's something about like finalizing a video and watching it through. It's like that bow on top.
Dang, I did that.
Yeah. It's really exciting. I'd say also getting feedback. Honestly, YouTube commenters have saved my ass a couple of times. Like, I did a video of putting my 13B together, and someone was like, hey, you did that front plate wrong. And I was like, what? And then I looked at it, did the front plate wrong. Like,
sounds like an important thing, too.
It was the thrust bearing behind the eccentric shaft on the front.
Pretty important.
And it didn't have even pressure on it, so when I would have turned the motor over, it would have just thrown itself out of balance and probably self-destructed. So thank you, YouTube commenters, for that. But I'd say, rewarding is definitely feedback and, like, creating stuff.
Yeah, actually making. I've always been like a super creative and like person that likes to make stuff. I used to make, bow and arrows, and I've made a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
I've always made stuff. I just like making things.
Did you play with Legos as a kid?
Oh,
I had so many Legos.
Legos are dope.
I wonder if that's like, is that how you create like
maybe like
likes building?
Every YouTuber at one point in his or her life was just a Lego fanatic.
I feel like when you complete a Lego set, it like when you're a little kid, you get this shot of dopamine. You're like a little kid that like sticks with, like it forms like a drug habit. Like when I would finish, like I have those modular buildings, like the hotel and stuff. You ever see those big like $150 ones?
No.
I have like 5 of them.
Wow.
All
Still?
set. Yeah, it took me 9 hours each to put together.
Actually, not terrible, honestly. Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty efficient. All right.
Build Legos. Give your kids Legos. They'll end up like us.
Oh, he's watching my video. There's a bug on the chair. Did you see that in today's video?
Was I shaking the whole
bus? Yeah, please don't. It's actually kind of scary.
Hey, this is Noah from Texas. Just wondering when you'll be coming down.
Oh, it's supposed to come. Yikes. I don't know. We'll come down sometime.
Texas is really cool.
Texas is not on the way to Montana, no. It's kind of on the way back from California, though. Kind of.
The panhandle, like the top of it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. Well, I have no idea.
I would highly recommend going to
Tejas,
Houston, or Austin. Austin.
I was going to go to Houston and Dallas.
Okay, I've been to all 3.
Is Dallas the capital, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What editing software you use and what you would recommend for a beginner?
Windows Movie Maker.
No. Oh, it's done. We're completely out of footage.
Oh no.
Zach, you might have to do the outro.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down and tell me how Caleb can improve.
No, actually, so everyone in Zach's camera, my camera ran out of footage, so Zach has to do the outro.
So, how do you want me to do this thing?
It's your outro, bud.
I hope you guys enjoyed the first ever podcastium.
If it's going to be called
that. Definitely leave a comment down below. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for staying this long. I don't know how long this final edit's going to be. Well, if you're seeing this, thank you.
Yes.
Or if you just skip through the video, go fuck yourself.
That's what you do, Zach. You can't
That's exactly what I do. But yeah, if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Tell Caleb why or how we can improve podcasts in the future.
That's it.
Bye.
Take a brief look at this setup.